Hi, I'm Mel Johnson, Grand Master of the Grand Lodge of Ancient Free and Accepted Masons of Connecticut. Welcome to our Grand Lodge and to our website. Thank you for taking the time to visit our site and expressing an interest in what it means to be not just a man, a Mason. I'd like to share a story with you of how that came to have meaning to me. Years ago, when I first became a Mason, one of the first things I did was place an emblem on the back of my car to show my pride in that newfound status and having been accepted in this great fraternity. That December, I ducked into Ames department store, and when I came out into a somewhat dark and parking lot, there was an elderly lady standing near my car, and I heard her ask, she says, "Young man, are you a Mason?" I confirmed that I was, and she said that she had seen the emblem and hoped that was the case. Went on to inform me that her husband had been a Mason and had passed away, and her snowblower didn't work, and she needed that snowblower for the young man in her neighborhood who came to do her snow for her. And would I be willing to come over to her house and see if that snowblower could be fixed? I took the information down, her name and contact information. The next day I called a brother of mine who was in the town that she lived in to see if he would be willing to come with me to examine her snowblower. I knew he had somewhat superior mechanical skills to mine. He said, "Mel, I know who she is." He said, I've met her. He says, "I knew her husband well when he was master of our lodge." He said, "Why don't I give her a call and get together with a couple of the brothers and see if we can't go over and take care of whatever she needs?" Sure enough, a couple days later, I got a call from him. They had done exactly that. They'd gone over, they had been able to get her snowblower working and done some other things for her and made sure that she knew who to contact if she needed help in the future. Now, the point of the story is not that her snowblower got fixed. It's that she knew that she could ask me for help, even though she didn't know who I was. And my wife asked her, how would she come to ask you for help? She doesn't know who you are. I said she didn't have to know who I was. All she had to do was know what I was. And once she determined that I was a Mason, she knew that she had a right to confidently and safely ask for my assistance with every right to receive it. Freemasonry is the oldest continuing fraternal organization in the world. And as proud as we are of the history and of the many great men who have been members of our fraternity, we remain focused on Masonry's value and relevance to today's members through our many charitable and fellowship activities. Now, if this appeals to you, I hope you'll explore what we have to offer to enrich your life. Our brothers will be happy to tell you how their decision to become a Mason has added to value to them personally and to their family life. I encourage you to visit with some of the brothers in order to have your specific questions and concerns answered. If you know a brother who is a friend of yours, a co-worker, maybe a member of your church, feel free to approach them and indicate your interest. I'm sure they'll be glad to answer your questions and introduce you to other brothers. And the yellow Learn More button on our homepage will take you to a page of information with a link inviting you to find a lodge near where you live or work. And a brother from that lodge will be pleased to talk with you and arrange to have you visit his lodge and brothers. Feel free to visit the brothers several times. Really get to know them, and if it's convenient, visit brothers in other nearby lodges. Then, if you believe this is the right thing for you to be doing and this is the right time for you to do it and the brothers agree, I hope you will consider joining us. Thanks again. God bless.